Hi, everybody. Arthur Sue Thomas here. Communication is key to any relationship, especially a marriage. Um, I work in an environment that sometimes domestic violence becomes real, where um, a person does not want the other person to leave them, or they find out that that person has been cheating, and they resort to what will turn out to be violence because there's shoving, there's pushing, and there's begging, please stay. I don't know. I've never been one to beg anybody to do anything that they don't want to. If you don't want to be in a relationship, I don't think you should be coerced or forced or pleaded to stay. You could sit and talk and ask the person what they want to do. I know it's easier said than done, but I think it's a better out. And when I was married or any relationship that I've ever been in, I've told the next person that the minute you feel that you're drawing away or you're being pulled away or you want to leave, the door, just open it. Just tell me, you know what, it's not working out. And the funny thing is, and I gave my ex-husband, who was over 10 years my junior, that out, but he didn't take it, which is what irks me to this day, that someone you made that comfortable to just, be that comfortable to come to me. That's an easy out. And he wanted it all. He wanted that, he wanted this, he wanted me, and then some. And I don't know. I just feel it's weird that happened. But anyway, in my opinion, do not fight over anyone who uses you, who does not contribute to your well-being or wellness, or places your life in jeopardy. You can communicate, you could talk about making up, you could go to counseling, you can go to therapy, you can go to see a psychiatrist, together and separately, and then come together again. There's ways to resolve issues. But once you're over that hump and the person don't want you, it's time to go, or it's time to rethink, I should say. Not you, because that decision is yours to make, but it's time to rethink of ways to make things work. But don't force somebody. I don't think it's right for you because it's not true, and it's a lie. So anyway, that's how I feel about it, and that's another perspective, or my perspective on how my journey went. I chose not to force things or pretend things were going. Once I found out, my choice was to not even talk about it. I may have been wrong, and a lot of people said I was, but what you discuss after you find out that, not only was he was cheating, but there's a possible child involved. And because I had taken him with his previous baggage, I didn't want to put myself through that again. And I owed myself something better. And I wanted to be true to myself, because when you gave something your best and it didn't pan out the way you should, you don't have to tighten the screws or squeeze it to kind of get the last juice out of the lemon. No. And I'm a proud person. I'm very proud, and people say, well, pride, whatever. But yes, I love myself that much. So take a listen.
I experienced one of the greatest deceptions of my life from my husband. The lifetime commitment? Nah, not so much, because infidelity reared its ugly head. My husband turned out to be a lying cheater. Wait, what just happened? Am I in a never-ending nightmare? My soul was vexed. My emotional roller coaster experience evolved from shock to brokenness, anger, humiliation, embarrassment, darkness, and mortification. During that period, let me just say I temporarily lost sight of God because I was in my feelings. I questioned myself. Did I get married for this? It was as though my thoughts were not my own because I wanted to beat the crap out of him. We had plenty of arguments in the last couple of years or so. Why not take that opportunity to leave? Why did he do this? Why did he waste 10 years of my life?
Well, that was another snippet of a three-ring circus. You start questioning, why did I get married, and wasted time that you could never get back. And if any one of you are following me or have looked at any of my TikToks, throughout you will find affirmations at the bottom. You'll find blurbs from each of my books at the bottom. I truly mean everything that I write. I'm an open book, literally. And I try to inspire people. I had a Facebook page, and I had one guy who told me a story how he had found out that how his wife was cheating on him, and when he just walked in on her having phone sex with her lover. And yes, he wound up in jail that night and all of that. And I've had other people, and we don't advocate violence, but when you let the better part of you get consumed or pulled in, violence ensued. And we have to sit, we have to pause, we have to think about the next move, because you don't want police at your house. You don't want to get involved in any domestic violence type issue. So yes, you want to calm head and you want to sit and you want to talk things through. You may be able to resolve it like that, but don't let it go any further. Take a deep breath, go around the block for a walk, to calm things down before you get upset, because hurt people. So I just wanted to come and give you a snippet today, and I know I say hi everybody loves that, but I love you guys, and I just want to look out for my audience, because what I went through, no one should have to go through it, because things blindside you, and then the anger comes, and try to avoid that. And I came this close, but God saw differently. So as I said, a three-ring circus. My journal, it's a journal book. What I went through on any particular given day, whether it was finding out or even talking to the side piece. I did it all, minus jail. All right, thanks for watching. Bye-bye.